job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Leave the beats, leave it in the street, case on the news. What I do? Lace up my shoes.
Let's see what you got, Jason.
Have you played online?
I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well.
I broadcasted, Qua.
What you want to be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete competition.
I wasn't even trying to. I was a giant.
Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe, never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy. I need that, big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Leave the beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
You watching the game?
Actually.
That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
All right. Watch it.
Go, get out there. Hey, 47. 26.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not got much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
J.J.
It's
Watt.
really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. Bradley Roby there defensively.
Put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
3rd and 8. Let's get it. Show me the money.
An early tough
Hey,
test
put the
on
shoes
the
on
opening
here.
drive. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Yeah.
He's able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
Merciless.
That's
what
good
is he
for
doing,
9
baby?
yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. They'll run with Elliott. Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, it's trash. Yeah.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Flexing his muscle at the 30. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Let's go 47.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. Dancing to his left.
Wow.
Trying to improvise. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I think you gotta take your son home or something. You gotta take a swing. I'm gonna watch on this phone, I believe. Yeah, he's still watching.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Now Elliott. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
We got 3. We got 3.
Yeah, but he was just coming.
Prescott now. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Watson. Space to maneuver at the 40. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Hyde running right. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I would.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of brown.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
If you in man coverage all day. If you in man coverage, I swear, everything will be going to be open. That's all I'm going to tell you right now.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is Lamar Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Hey, this is it. UAT. 54. Here we go.
From the red zone now, Watson. And it is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Darren Fells there to make the grab. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Wow, that boy Fells got
and
in
it was a tight
up.
window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there, and he got it done.
And when you're able to complete a run like that, your confidence has just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Coming out throwing that bit. Okay.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 79 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Yeah, I like that.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
I know I usually don't, but yeah.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Pass complete from Watson to Akins. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the 50, it's Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he'll take this
He said no, not a good virus.
Touchdown.
Yeah,
DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah,
50
that's
yards.
D-Hop, boy.
And now they can recapture the lead and they can make the PAT.
Get off me, young man.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he'll bang that one through. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. We're going to 53.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play.
You know, I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Don't do it.
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson going deep for Hopkins.
He don't learn.
It's caught inside the 25.
He don't learn.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big gain of 39 on third.
I know you got Byron over there and shit, but dang, maybe someone else.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Something else. Here he goes.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Fairbairn able to put this one through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter.
Right.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Get ready. Get ready.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you turn that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That wasn't
25 yards there on the catch and run.
You had it, though. You hit it. You had it. You just came for the tackle.
Drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
You just came and made the tackle.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Boy wanted to hit it.
Now it's Watson. He's got Fuller. That throw good for Fuller. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Watson looks to throw again. Open man, the tight end found.
Where to go.
He's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Watson and the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Hey, 31! 52! Kill!
Watson with a give to Miller. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Oh, yeah.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Watson now to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I said, I'm here if you need me.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Motion.
They'll run for it with Hyde. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the run. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come out here in the eye. This Cowboy defense trying to hold them out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. They run it again with Hyde. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Up by 4. I guess we'll give Jason a chance. No, I'm going to kick it. Right. Got a little pressure on there. See what he's about to do.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
Easy. Where are you going?
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Can you accept the penalty, please?
And that'll set them back 5.
No, I was just taking the clock all the way down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
He's going to hold the ball.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
See what he got, Jack.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. 43-yard line.
41 Mike. Gun.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott.
Hey, sit out.
Tipped. Got to
Should
throw
have been a
everything
pick.
off. It brings up 3rd.
I knew it was coming.
We're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Might have gave me that animation. Should have turned around.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
What y'all doing?
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42. A 1st down throw for Prescott. This to Jarwin. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Elliott able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Elliott. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He hesitated.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Back to the ground. This time it's high. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
It's a good game, though.
Hey, watch that. Keep it down, he's coming.
Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Go get some Subway.
First down, a run with Hyde. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Again, it's Hyde. And an alley to run. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Some respect on his name.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their deep. For the break, they pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better. Close them out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it.